You know,
Uh,
you always were my favorite nephew.
well, you were always my favorite uncle, too.
Of course, you were my only nephew.
You're my only uncle. But
You're still my favorite.
Truly am sorry, Uncle Max,
For what?
for letting you down.
You ain't let me down.
Well, of course I am. I mean, we're stuck in Albuquerque. I don't know what to do.
Well, it was my car that broke down. You know, your Aunt Margaret and I never had any kids of our own, and, well, I always thought of you more as a son than a nephew.
Well, in many ways, you were more like a father than Dad was.
Well, your father loved you and your sister and your mother very much. But the life of a trucker's hard. It requires you to be gone a lot. Now, give me a hand, would you? Oh, damn. I can move again. I feel 20 years younger. Billy, I really, really appreciate the efforts you're making into getting me back home. And I don't want you to take this wrong, but what in the world made you think I wanted to go back there?
Well, that's where your cemetery plot is.
Well, the whole time I was in Yuma, did I ever mention even once wanting to go back to Nebraska?
Well, don't you want to be buried next to Aunt Margaret?
Why in the hell would I want to be buried next to that lying, cheating, good-for-nothing, two-timing slut?
What?
Come on, Billy, don't act like you don't know. Everybody knew.
Aunt Margaret was sleeping around?
To put it mildly.
Well, with who?
It'd be easier to tell you who not. Let's see. There was the mailman, the milkman, the eggman, and the butcher. Principal at the elementary school where you and your sister went, the manager of our bank, the pharmacist, both lawyers in town, the local realtor, and the tax assessor. Oh yeah, and the barber. Lucky for him, he was the only barber in town, and a damn good one. Otherwise, I would have had to drive all the way to Ogallala to get my hair cut. I could list more, but you get the point.
Weren't you married for like 45 years?
47 to be exact. We were the last generation to take the vows, till death do you part, seriously. And we are parted.
But don't you want to be buried with the rest of the family, your friends?
Most of my friends were sleeping with my wife. Why do you think I wanted to come stay with you after she was gone?
Well, you said you wanted to get away from the winters up there.
Well, that was part of it. Mostly I just wanted to get away. By the way, I want to thank you and Michelle for taking me in. You didn't have to do that.
We wouldn't have had any other way, Uncle Max. I already miss you so much.
Well, I'm going to miss you too, son. In the end, it all comes down to love of family. And despite your Aunt Margaret, I had the best. Now, life goes on for you. Now, let's get this thing done so you can all go home.
Okay, so what do you do?
New Mexico's a nice place.
What? Bury in Albuquerque?
Why not? It's the land of enchantment, you know. That's pretty cool. Not too hot, not too cold. Where you bury me really doesn't matter. Just not in Nebraska.
Okay, so what, you want me to check out the cemeteries here?
No, no. How about over there?